Hello and welcome. In this amazing session, we're going to be discussing with a gentleman whose name is McDonald, and he's going to be discussing with us about his journey with YouTube in Zimbabwe. And he is going to be sharing his story, his inspirations, and anything that you may need to know in getting started with YouTube. I'd like to welcome you, McDonald, to the conversation.
Yes, I could. Yeah, I'm very happy to be here for giving me this opportunity. And I'm very happy to be sharing my journey with the world.
Amazing. So tell us about your YouTube channel. What is it called and what does it focus on?
Okay, so my YouTube channel is currently under the name That Random Introvert. So yeah, I started it in 2017, but just recently started posting in 2023. It focuses on Forex trading and making money online.
Amazing. Now, for our guests to get to know you, can you please introduce yourself so that our guests can know who is McDonald's, the man behind the amazing YouTube channel in Zimbabwe?
Okay, so my name is McDonald Mafanya, and I am from Zimbabwe, Harare. To be more specific, in Dzwarasekwa, the ghetto parts of Harare, right? So yeah, I've been a person that has always had an interest in making money, right? But I've never like found that thing that stuck. With that relation to my personality, right? So what I'm trying to say is I've always been someone who has been intrigued with making money while just sitting, if you get my drift, right? Like if you get to work to a certain degree, right, you put in the work for 2 years, and then from there it just starts generating money, right? So yeah, that has been the main focus in most of the things that have been guiding me through life, right? So my channel, which is mostly forex based, right? It was mostly inspired by wait, wait.
Let's go
I
ahead.
feel like
It was inspired by
I feel like I went a bit off topic there.
No, that's okay. Let's go ahead. It was inspired by what? Let's
Okay,
get going. Let's get
so
it going. Let it be natural. Yes.
okay, so I think let me just take a few steps back and talk about myself before I can get to the channel, right?
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, so I'm currently I'm turning 24 this year, and I'm a civil engineer by profession. I just graduated from Harare Poly, but my biggest inspiration is to be a full-time trader, to be a full-time YouTuber, right? This just comes after comparing the profits that I get from being a civil engineer with those that I get from being a YouTuber, an affiliate marketer, and a forex trader. So if I were to define myself with only one word, I would probably say a very ambitious young man.
Amazing. Amazing. What a great introduction. You've got a portfolio of different skills right there, which I admire, especially at the age of 23 going into 24. So that is going to lead to a lot of questions, really. So now, can you try and explain three things for me and how they differ as a YouTuber in Zimbabwe? Number one, you spoke about utilizing YouTube to make some revenue. And then you spoke about affiliate marketing. Can you tell us what is the difference between the two? And then also tell us about Forex trading. So there are three things here: affiliate
Okay.
marketing, Forex trading in Zimbabwe, and as a YouTuber in Zimbabwe. Can you talk about those three things?
Okay, so I would like to put it in this way, right? So these three things that I'm mostly focused on, they correlate, right? That is YouTube, forex trading, and affiliate marketing, right? So at first, in the beginning, I was only a forex trader, right? And then while I was depositing, those $10 amounts in Zimbabwe, right? So the payment agent, she introduced me to affiliate marketing, right? She was showing me there's like big numbers of daily agent commissions that were coming in on a daily basis, right? And that was like my dream, just to make money while I didn't have to put like a lot of effort daily, right? So that actually intrigued me. So seeing how forex trading and affiliate marketing was correlating, right? It felt like a good opportunity to jump into affiliate marketing at a very early stage, right? So, yeah, like currently speaking, I actually have more than 500 people under my link, even though most of them are not trading. You know how Zimbabwe is like those challenges. When you're trying to convince someone to really start forex trading, they are actually hesitant at first, right? So my journey into affiliate marketing was my starting point also for being a YouTuber, right? So I was actually researching on ways on how I could push my affiliate links to individuals that I couldn't see in person, to individuals that are potentially in other countries, right? So that's when I was introduced to YouTube, right? So YouTube was actually a great idea since the content I was already making in forex trading could just be used on YouTube also. So it was like a win-win for me. So these three things currently it's actually a no-brainer on how they are relating. I trade, I take screenshots, I take videos, then I post on YouTube with my links attached, people sign ups, easy stuff.
Amazing. So that's a great explanation, actually, which is amazing as a YouTuber in Zimbabwe. So now let's talk about revenue. Okay, you explained quite a number of things and you have multiple streams of income already. It may not be a significant amount of money, but you've just stepped into multiple streams of income. From my understanding, you have got income from your profession, which is civil engineering. That's number one. Number two, uh, revenue from forex trading, revenue from affiliate marketing, and revenue maybe from YouTube itself. So probably some of these places or revenue streams may not be bringing in some income, but at a later stage, there's a potential that it starts to bring in some income. So let's talk about the money. Okay.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
mentioned that profits from affiliate marketing are better from forex trading is okay than the civil engineering part. So let's talk, how do you balance everything in your portfolio in order to make sure that there's a little bit of money coming from there, a little bit of money coming from there, a little bit of money coming from there.
Okay, so being truthful, trying to balance out these four revenue streams has actually been quite a challenge for me. So if you were to go on my channel, you'd actually see that there are days where I am really consistent, and then there are days where you will see me post a video maybe once after a month or two, right? So this is due to the imbalance that is coming from me trying to push forex trading, affiliate marketing, and YouTube, as well as trying to balance out the civil engineering part of my life, right? So sometimes I do manage by trying to come in to work as early as possible and then play some trades, make some videos, and then post them before I can actually go full into my civil engineering duties.
Amazing. So talking of your video content, okay, I've
Yes,
been interviewing a lot of different YouTubers in Zimbabwe. I've interviewed someone who does cartoon animation, okay? I've interviewed
yes.
people who do lifestyle videos and different number of portfolios. And your type of videos, number one, they are not lifestyle, they're not animated, but they are screen recorded. You record your computer screen. So I'd love to
Yes.
call them, maybe I'd love to call these, what do you
We
call
can
them?
even call them
Tutorial.
tutorials.
Yes,
Yes.
tutorials, yes. Why did you choose the tutorial type of business?
Okay, so when it actually came to creating content, right?
Yes.
My first thought was to make some vlogs, right?
Yes.
But back then, my passion was to build a community of traders where we could share ideas and share setups. You know how those forex forums goes, right?
Yes.
Okay, so when it came to making forex content, right, I was very sure that the people that would be interested in watching and learning forex wouldn't have much interest in seeing how I was living my life, but rather on how I was utilizing my strategies, my forex knowledge into into making money, right? So if you actually browse on my channel, you will actually see that a lot of videos, they are not edited, right? So with the screen recording, it's actually very simple to balance out my civil engineering duties with making content for forex trading, right? It's a simple turn on the computer, press that record button, go on the charts, do some analysis, place some trades, and then from there I can just post transparent content on my YouTube channel without having the stress to put in some fancy edits. And I know this is going to be effective since the people that I want to be interested, uh, like to stay on my channel, are those people that are not going to have any difficulties with my videos just being tutorial. But also adding on that, I'm actually looking forward to add some vlog style videos on my channel. I've already posted one in December, and there's a lot more that are going to be coming in 2026.
Amazing, amazing. So let's talk about someone who has got knowledge, or maybe the technical people that can use the computer, who are based in Zimbabwe, who cannot start a YouTube channel because they don't know what to share, but they've got the technical expertise that they are shy, and all they need to do is to turn on their computer and record their computer screen, educate people on different topics. What's your comment to, or rather advice to that kind of a person who is looking through the fence to say, oh, I've got this expertise, I cannot be on the computer and things like that, because you've decided to share your content without showing your face. I've been speaking to a lot of people, and a lot of people, they say we are camera shy and we cannot start a YouTube in Zimbabwe and things like that. So what's your advice to such a person?
Okay, to be honest, I actually had a similar problem when I wanted to start my YouTube channel, right? So with the research that I did, I actually stumbled on a video on Mr. Beast, right? So I'm sure a lot of people know who Mr. Beast is, right? So what he said was, if you want to start something, specifically a YouTube channel, don't procrastinate. Just do the little that you can do, and with time, you will start improving. You will start even seeing improvements in the thumbnails that you are making, your video editing skills, your hooks in videos. They will improve, right? So for those people, what I can just say is just do it, and with time, you start seeing results.
Amazing, just do it. I love that. So you have said you started your channel and then you left it dormant for a while and then you had to pick it up and
Yes.
start posting content. How has it been for you from the time that you started posting content? I mean, the number of results, the number of views, and how does that make you feel from the time that you stayed dormant?
Okay, so in 2017, when I started my channel, right, I actually wasn't a forex trader then. I was going to use my YouTube channel for funny videos. You know, I was just gonna take videos of people that were already uploaded that were doing good, and I would repost them on my YouTube channel, right? So for me, at first, this was a good strategy. I actually uploaded, I think, 5 videos, but you know how it is with the YouTube algorithm, especially when you are still a small YouTuber, right? So those videos, they flopped big. Like they were getting views. They were getting only like 1 view, 2 views per day. Or and I actually had a video that was like a month ago, which actually had only 1 view. So I ended up scraping. So I actually ended up scraping that idea. Then that's how the channel went dormant from 2017, right? So when I started Forex trading, at first the thought wasn't actually to even do on YouTube, right? So I did tell you that my main reason to coming to YouTube was to boost my affiliate links, right? So what happened was I actually met a guy, a local guy in our area, right? He was the final block in me starting YouTube channel, right? So this guy is like his degrees is well educated, but he doesn't go to work. It's like one of those guys where you get to question how he gets his money, how he's actually managing, right? So I actually went to him and I asked him what he was doing, and he said he was doing YouTube. So it like these six channels, they actually monetized. I actually see him every day. So these six channels they were monetized, and he was showing me these withdrawals with videos earning like 1,000. And mind you, this was in Zimbabwe, right? And with the cost of living in Zimbabwe, these were actually huge numbers for me. So that was like the point where I was like to myself, you know what? I can actually make money from Forex trading, affiliate marketing while using YouTube to push my links. And then with time, YouTube will get monetized and it can also become another income stream. So, yeah, that's how the channel then popped up from 2023 to date.
Amazing. So I went through your videos, and there was one of the videos that you're talking about programming, and you're
Okay.
explaining how to redirect a web browser or something like that. Do you also have knowledge in programming? Because when I saw your YouTube video on programming, I was like, okay, probably you also have another skill in programming.
Okay, so as much as my YouTube channel focuses on forex trading and affiliate marketing, right?
Yes.
There are actually two things that I've been focusing on that I haven't like given much attention to, but in 2026, I'm sure I will be giving them more attention, right? So these two things, they are Facebook monetization and Python programming, right?
Yes.
So also as my business model goes, these two things that I'm gonna add are actually going to work hand in hand with the three other things: YouTube, affiliate marketing, and forex trading, right? So in the forex space, there is what we refer to as algorithmic trading, where we use robots. To predict and execute on the forex markets, right? So that is my other goal. And then on Facebook, that is going to that is going to work the same way that YouTube works, right?
Mhm.
So to mainly talk on the programming side of things, right? So my channel is going to be focusing on Python programming, right? And this series, I didn't just start it on algorithmic trading. I'm actually studying it on the basics of Python programming and building that knowledge up to machine learning, where I can utilize it in forex trading. So it's still going to be the same thing.
Okay. So you also mentioned about the different skills. From the interview that I'm having with you now, I can tell that you have like a great rare skill of multi-talent, whereby you can, whatever you focus on, you can execute and perfect it. Okay. So you mentioned that you're not making much money from your civil engineering job, and then there's the Python kind of thing. Don't you think, or what are your thoughts on having different channels? This is a channel for civil engineering where you talk about civil engineering stuff. Since it's your job already, you know those kind of things. And then if it's Python, you create a separate YouTube channel in Zimbabwe for Python. And then this channel focuses on just the forex trading and affiliate marketing. Because if you have multiple channels, YouTube allows you to do that, and you've got different audiences for different purposes. What are your thoughts on that? Have you ever thought along those lines? Because at the end of the day, if you set it up that way, probably you can be getting revenue from additional revenue from civil engineering videos, and it can be revenue from YouTube channel for Python and more revenue again from affiliate marketing and Forex trading channel. Have you ever thought about that?
Yes, I did. I actually did. So at first, yeah, that was the idea to have multiple channels for the multiple areas that I'm looking at, right? But then it all comes back to how I'm going to be managing those three accounts, since I'm already having difficulties with managing only one account, right? So if it was all possible at all, I would have preferred to be posting at least one video a day, every day on my channel, right? But it is already proving difficult for me to do that. So it also becomes even more difficult if I was going to be adding another number of channels to my already existing portfolio, right? And then the other point that I actually had, so YouTube pays differently depending on the type of niche that your channel focuses on, right? So the number one most paid niche is content on making money, right? So my goal was to try and cheat the algorithm where if I uploaded a video on Python, right? The audiences that are interested in Python programming are also going to look under my video and they're going to see like, oh, this guy does Forex. And if they are interested in that, they can just click on the channel and get to see the Forex content, right? So it's more like, yeah, you came to my channel being interested in Python programming, and you did learn a thing or two, but at the same time, that Python knowledge that you digested is mostly Forex related, right? So that for programmers, that piques your interest, right?
Mhm.
Because at the end of the day, the goal is to make as much money as possible, right? So, yeah, you did see some programming stuff, but you're seeing how I'm relating that programming stuff to Forex trading. You have your curiosity piqued, and then you go and see the
Okay.
Forex content on my channel, and you're likely to register, maybe.
Okay,
Just depends.
that makes so much sense. So, in terms of content strategy, I believe that, you know, because probably what you need is a proper time management schedule for your YouTube channel in Zimbabwe. I
Mhm.
would tell you that, or if you can think along the lines of creating a proper schedule, I'm sure more than one channel can be managed if you set your goals properly. There's the thing that is called consistency. Consistency does not mean you, if you say you need to post one video a day, you're going to be posting one video a day. But the reality of consistency is like this. You post one video today, tomorrow you're very tired to do anything. The day after tomorrow, you just don't feel like sitting on the computer. The other day, you have so much energy to create even 10 videos. Do you understand?
Yeah, I
And
do.
for you, you might publish 10 videos in a day, and then you're like, okay, you go off for 4 months for a month or so. I've seen a lot of people doing that. So in as much
True,
as
true.
people talk about consistency as something that we have to do on a daily basis, the reality of life based on consistency is not what actually happens. So what I
True.
think is, have you ever considered a proper content schedule for a YouTube channel is posting 4 times a month? That is once a week. If you do
Mm.
a video once a week, you would have done a lot. In a year, that's about 52 videos that you'd have done in a week. So now, I think, have you ever considered putting a proper time schedule and not putting pressure on yourself and basing your consistency based on the reality of what happens in your schedule?
Okay, so the thing is, I'm not yet monetized.
Okay.
Okay, so I want to start there. I'm not yet monetized, right? So yeah, I know that consistency isn't as linear as people make us believe, right? But there's also the issue of discipline and systems, right? So I actually have these YouTuber motivational videos where they talk about the days where you don't want to show up for your YouTube channel, but if you are disciplined enough and you have a proper systems, and then so those days that you're at the board or you don't want to work, then you definitely have to show up whether you want it or you don't want it. I mean, if you get the drift.
Yeah, yeah. So the
Because
thing is, if you go on YouTube, the reason why we spoke about systems, if you go on YouTube, there's an option to schedule your videos, whereby you can do your videos in a day, and then you say, I want this video to be released a week from now. I want this video to be released 2 weeks from now. I want this video to be
okay,
released. Yes.
wait, just to actually yet the answers were going to be coming in two parts, right?
Okay, go ahead.
Maybe if I finish, then yeah. So besides consistency and discipline in posting your videos, right? There is also another factor that is greatly contributing to how I'm going to be posting, right? That is the YouTube monetization, right? So yeah, it is very good to to give yourself a schedule of posting one video per week and having like a total of four per month, right? So those are actually good numbers if you get good views. But then it comes back to the issue that I am a small YouTuber, right? So my videos are not going to be performing as greatly as those guys that get to post four videos and have a video that is exceeding 500,000 views, right? So at the moment, my current strategy is quantity over quality,
Okay.
if you're getting the drift right. So currently, I'm only left with the 4,000 watch hours that I'm currently fighting for to get that YouTube monetization, right? And seeing how other YouTubers did it on YouTube, they talked about quantity over quality, right? So just post as much as you can. With time, you are improving, but at the same time, your hours are building up. And then with time, people can say, oh, you know what, this guy used to post trash like this, but now he's posting quality stuff like this every Friday. It starts making sense when I'm posting once a week when I'm monetized. And I know that, yeah, it's going to make sense.
Okay. Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing those nuggets. But so there's this statement that goes like, there's some things that we wish for, and when we
Mhm.
get to those things, you then realized, wow, I was wishing for something that I need to move on to the next step. So a YouTube journey in Zimbabwe is like a map. Okay, you say you want to have a destination, and then when you get to that destination, you realize, okay, you need to create another destination as well. So based on the interviews that I've had with other people and the interview that I did, my YouTube experience as well. I've had an interview of someone who is monetized and they're also doing almost the same thing as you're doing. They're creating tutorials for YouTube for Forex trading, and they're doing affiliate marketing for Forex trading, and their channel is monetized. They mentioned that over a period of 3 months, they make around $100 from YouTube monetization over a period of 3 months. But from affiliate marketing, they're getting 2000 plus a month. Do you understand? So my point is you're already set to making revenue even with a YouTube channel that is not monetized, because at the end of the day, once you get monetized, you're going to realize, oh, the income might be even lower than the affiliate marketing that you are getting. Anyway, I just wanted to
No,
take some notes
that is
from that.
that is actually true. No, that's true. I actually know a guy
Mhm.
that is making $100 in 3 months on YouTube. So yeah, that has actually been quite a hard thing for me to accept since YouTube since I've been wanting to base YouTube as another big source of revenue for me.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay, this is amazing, an amazing session actually. You know what? We're coming almost to the coming well, almost coming to the end of our session. Is there anything that you say, could I, you should have asked me about this, that you feel like you want to share with our audience? So this is an open question, a piece of advice, anything that you say, my guy, you should have asked this question about YouTube in Zimbabwe. It's a burning question right now. What could that be?
Um, Actually, I wouldn't say it's something to ask, but yeah, maybe just some words of motivation to anyone who is doing anything out there, right? So YouTube, it brings in a lot of exposure, right? So you might be a small scale business, right? Either maybe you are doing some furniture, right? So what you can potentially do is just start a YouTube channel on that furniture, and eventually it will give you exposure to some individuals that are likely to take your hustle, your business to another level, right? I've actually so this is coming from a personal experience, right? I've actually had some people reach me through emails talking about how my YouTube channel is great and how they would like to partner with me. I have had some brokers. I think some small startup brokers reach out to me and offer me some very enticing offers to have me, represent them, right? So yeah, just start a YouTube channel for whatever you are doing, and definitely with time, some new better doors will open for you. Definitely.
Amazing. Thank you so much, McDonald, for sharing these amazing nuggets. I feel like we could go on and on and on with this interview, but I know that some of our audience definitely have good questions for you that were popping up from the interview that we going through. How can people get in touch with you? How can they go to your YouTube channel and learn more about what you do and maybe ask questions with regards to civil engineering, affiliate marketing, forex trading, YouTube in Zimbabwe itself, anything that they need to ask? How can they find you?
Okay, so if you just go on YouTube and search that random introvert, right? Yeah, these days my channel is going to be it's going to pop up at the top if you just search that random introvert, right? So if you click on that channel and you go on the links, then there are my socials there. Whether you wanna hit me up on Instagram, email, WhatsApp, you find every social on my YouTube. So yeah, I'm not very hard to find. Transparency is key.
Amazing. So, McDonald, I want to thank you so much for this amazing session and can't wait to talk to you again. And thank you so much.
Okay, yeah, thank you too, Kuda, for giving me this opportunity. I really hope I inspired someone out there
Amazing.
to go
Amazing.
further.
Thank you. That was an amazing session from a YouTuber in Zimbabwe. And we are a community of YouTubers where you can learn how to start, grow, and monetize a YouTube channel. Around this video, you're going to find a link that will take you to our community, and we want to invite you. I can't wait to see you on the community. Thank you.